this is Kayleen with Smart Parties. I am going to do some hollow chocolate Easter eggs for Easter time. You can get these, basically it's like a cake or cupcake that are formed like Easter eggs. They have a little pattern and everything on them. Basically we're going to fill this up with chocolate on the edges so it looks kind of hollow. Want to get at least probably 1/8 of an inch to 1/4 of an inch thickness. We're going to use, you can use like baker's chocolate, you can do regular chocolate, and basically you're going to pour in here and then use a paintbrush. Now be sure and make sure these paintbrushes are used only for baking and no other paints. And once you pour it in there, you'll brush it along the sides, and then that will make your hollow. Will freeze those and make it hard. Then we have a bunch of tips. You can get a variety of tips like this from Michaels, Amazon, any place, and they have the different kinds of tips to make decoration. And then I'll show you how to decorate your egg afterwards. Now when you have these eggs, it'll be 2 halves that you'll have to place together. And what we're going to use to seal them together is royal icing. And inside I bought these little candies, chocolate bunnies, to go inside, and they'll fit perfectly inside the egg. So when they crack open the egg at Easter time, they'll have a surprise candy inside it. For the icing, we have different colors. You can get like food coloring icing colors in a variety of ways. You can get this at Amazon.com, Michaels, Hobby Lobby, any place they do cake decorating. And we're going to use like pink. You can pick out the different colors. We're going to use a violet color, blue, and green. And we're going to mix that in these bowls with the royal icing to change the color of the icing. You're going to need icing bags. These bags are used to use for decoration. You need this along with the tip to make your flowers, little leaves design, and I'll show you how to do that. To do royal icing, you will have to have the meringue powder, water, and powdered sugar, about 1 pound of powdered sugar, to do your icing with. It will fluffy and look fluffy, and it'll shrink down to like nothing. So if you need to do a lot of decorative icing, you might have to make 2 batches of your royal icing. So these are all the stuff you're going to need. You're also going to need a mixer here for your royal icing to make, and a double boiler over at the stove. And then we'll head over to the stove, we'll start melting chocolate, and I'll show you how to fill in your Easter eggs. Yeah. Okay, now the baker's chocolate, they'll come up in little blocks. I just kind of break them up, put them in here. Now your water should be just on medium. You don't want to scorch the chocolate, you just want to melt the chocolate. Okay, now we have this all pretty much melted. As you can see now, it's kind of all smooth. That's what you want no lumps. And now we can go over to our little pan there, our little rubber pan. And let's turn this down. So we got our little pots, and then you just kind of push this up along the side so it gets a nice coating up there. Doesn't have to be perfect on the inside, just make sure it's all covered. Now we're covered pretty much. So now we're going to go pop this in the freezer, let it freeze a little bit, and then bring it out. Okay, now that we've got the eggs out, they'll take a little bit to pop out, but you can just pop them out. And now they're pretty well done. So here, be careful because they'll be melty. That's when you put them together, I'll do the icing up. We're gonna basically pipe them together with our little bunny inside there. So just kind of line them up so that they'll hassle together. We'll lay icing around the bottom, put the other one on top, ribbon the icing around the outside to hide the crack, and then you'll have your Easter egg. Hi, okay, I'm going to teach you how to make royal icing. Royal icing is a great decoration tool. Icing. It will harden when it's done drying, so it's good if you have to make flowers or something in advance for something. This one we're going to basically, on the chocolate eggs, we're going to make little flowers and leaves, and it'll harden, so it'll be like a hard candy on top of the chocolate. You use basically a pound, which is 1 box of your confection sugar, powdered sugar. And then you have 3 tablespoons of meringue powder. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Woo, look at all the dust coming. And then we take 6 tablespoons of warm water. We'll put up the warm water, we'll do the beat it up for about 10 to 12 minutes at high speed. This will make about 3 cups of icing, so this will shrink down to basically 3 cups of icing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, now I got all this mixed. I'm going to start. You want to beat this for 10 to 12 minutes. So we've got a grade of 2. Okay, now that we got our icing done, it'll be all creamy, peaky. When you do that, it'll come up with peaks. That's good. We're going to basically split this into some bowls. So here I got violet. I make a nice pretty purple color. Basically gonna take a spoon, get in there. Like I said, you can get this food coloring in Amazon.com. You want to go to my website and go to my store. There's a link where you can pick up this food coloring. Now that we got all those colors mixed, I'll start decorating those eggs and put them together. So now I'll get my icing in our little bag here. Get our tip on, whatever tip you want to use to do your decorating, and then we'll start bringing out the eggs from the freezer and get them all started to decorate. Okay, now I got the chocolates back out of the freezer. Basically all I'm doing is putting the icing in a bag and then just cut the edge off, and I'm trying to just go along the edge of the chocolate. So when I put them together, it will make a seal. So now when I get my other half out of here, and I put it on top of here, it'll make like a little seal. Now the egg will be a little wobbly, just basically sealing it so there's no line. Here I've got a leaf tip in here. I'm going to make some leaves. Make a little design. If you want, you can, they have a little design in the mold. You can color those with the pink icing or different color icing. But just simple way, easy way to make a chocolate. Ah, forgot to put a little bunny rabbit in there. Oh well, this one will have Angie in there. Normally you're supposed to put the little bunny rabbit inside the egg before you seal it. I did that on the other one, but I forgot to do it on this one. And basically that's it. That's how you make a hollow Easter egg.